Hi everybody, my name is Andrew, and today we're going to be talking about Periscope Producer for you and your media channel. Everyone knows that Periscope is an app that allows you to live stream your day, your events, your special moments, or if you just want to talk to people around the world through video. What I've recently found with Periscope is a thing called Periscope Producer. It is found in the settings. Periscope Producer used to be by application only. You had to consider yourself a media company or a broadcast company, but that's no longer the case now. Now, if you just have the simple tools to do live streaming through Periscope with better quality cameras. Now today I have my phone, a Canon 70D, and I've got over there one of our broadcasting cameras hooked up through our switcher. Now what is a switcher, you ask? A switcher is something where you can take multiple cameras and throw it in there, and then it comes out into one feed and you only have to capture that one feed. But this can be done even with if you have an HDMI DVD player, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so this is our switcher. It is the Roland VR 50 HD, and right now I have my laptop, okay, talking about Periscope Producer. This here is set to our DVD player. In our input assign, we can assign this to a camera, we can assign this to a composite software or compositing cordage, which we have through our DVD player. Now the one thing that I've been telling people to do is that you could actually pre-record your broadcast or your podcast or your video, and you can actually play it out through your DVD player into your computer if you have a desktop computer with an HDMI port. And then you can do that through this software right here. Okay, so after you install OBS Studio software, you're going to restart your computer and open it up. Once you open it up, it will automatically find your first feed. That first feed right now is set to our laptop. Okay, that laptop is giving us a PowerPoint presentation of the photo that I found online for Periscope Producer. Now, we can actually switch between cameras 2 and 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so anyway, so this is how you set it up. Within Periscope Producer, in your software, it will tell you what the parameters that you need for OBS Studio streaming software for Periscope Producer. Do a Google search and it'll tell you exactly what you need to set this up. Now, in here, you'll go to File, Settings. Okay, here's your general settings and your streaming settings. Okay, this is where you are going to put in your URL, which Periscope will give you, and your streaming key. That is your specific channel's URL and your streaming key. Once you're done with that, you're going to say, what is my output settings? Those output settings here are for in your streaming. Okay, you're going to have to set those parameters exactly the way Periscope Producer wants you to set them. Okay, so I've got my phone here and I'm going to open up Periscope. Okay, we're just going to wait for this thing to load. Alright, in here you're going to go to your profile on Periscope. Okay, so this is where your Periscope is how many followers you have, how many hearts, how many broadcasts you had. Now go under Settings. Okay, under Settings, you're going to have, ta-da, a thing called Periscope Producer. Okay, now what that will do is it'll give you your server's URL, which you're going to place into the OBS Studio software. And then it'll also give you your streaming key. And previously where I showed you where to put that, that is where you're going to type that in. Now, the only thing is right now it's not showing anything. What you have to do to make this bad boy work is over here on the OBS Studio software is hit stream, start streaming. So we're going to click it. And it's going to say it's connecting. So you're, okay, it's just checking the source, it's checking the source, checking the source, checking the source, checking, oh, ta-da, preview broadcast. So we're going to preview our broadcast. Ta-da! Look at that. So what's actually showing on my streaming screen is going to show up on my phone. Okay, and this is where you can put your title in. And right now you are not live streaming until you hit go live. Okay, so I can go over here. I can check to make sure that I am up on my camera. There is going to be some latency with streaming depending on how fast your internet speed is. Ta-da! It shows up. Okay, so the thing that I want to show you is whether or not you have a streaming, etc., etc. If you don't have a switcher, you can still do this with a DVD player. So I'm just going to hit play. So I'm just going to hit play on the DVD player. Okay, the DVD is playing. I'm switching over. It's coming up over here. And lo and behold, it's going to show up in just a second. Ta-da! Now I'm not going live yet, but if I was... So what's neat is you can actually... Here, let me kill this audio. So what's neat is that you can actually pre-do your broadcasts. Burn them to a DVD, put them on a DVD player over here, put them on a DVD player, play it out through the streaming software, and you don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to mess up, or if you're going to make mistakes, or you're just going to say something stupid and you want to cut that out later. I actually know of a couple of different broadcast companies that I think would benefit greatly from that option. Like, I love listening to Philip DeFranco. He's a common sense news broadcast guy. Now, I don't know if he has plans for doing live stream through Periscope or YouTube, but this may be just an option for him to think about. You can live stream to YouTube, live stream to Periscope, separate times, just by pre-recording your video and playing it out through a DVD player into the OBS Studio free streaming software. So that's all I have about Periscope Producer. If you have any questions, by all means, leave them in the comments below, and I will have links to all the gear that we use here. So that way, if you want a similar setup that works properly, by all means, go and check them out. Thanks.